It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: El-Rufai, our biggest fear is that Boko Haram is relocating to Northwest. El-Rufai, governor of Kaduna State, says that the Northwest region is worried over the possibility of Boko Haram insurgents relocating from the Northeast. The governor said this on Thursday during the inaugural edition of the Fountain Summit, an event organized by the Ekiti government. In May, Abubakar Shekau, leader of the Boko Haram group, has been reported killed by Islamic State in West Africa province, a breakaway faction of Boko Haram. Although there have been previous announcements of the death of Shekau since May, there haven't been any public video appearances of the Boko Haram leader. Speaking further, the Kaduna governor said all Nigerians should be concerned about security issues, irrespective of which region is more affected by the insecurity. El-Rufai added that although Kaduna is facing security challenges, investors are aware that their assets are safe. We have security challenge, but our investors know where their assets are and they know that those assets are safe, and we've never seen the headlines of security affecting our inflow of investments, he said. However, we must work on improving security, or more than that, we must stop this us versus them mentality and collaborate more closely. Remember, once upon a time, Boko Haram was only in Northeast. Now, the biggest fear we have in the Northwest is that they are relocating to the Northwest, and because they are being chased out from the Northeast by ISWAP. When they are chased out of the Northwest, they will actually not come anywhere else than the coming around to places that they can find more solace. It is something we should all be concerned about, not only federal and state collaboration, but also across the country. Don't see what is happening in Kaduna and say that it is not my problem. It will be your problem one day unless it is solved once and for all. Speaking further on security issues in Kaduna, the governor said there is a major difference what is reported and how it reflects the reality in the entire state. There is a major difference between security in headlines and security in fact. Kaduna State has 46,000 square kilometers of land, he said. I joke with my Southeast governor friends that the whole of 5 states of the Southeast can fit into Kaduna State 2.5 times. This is the size of the state. We are smaller than Niger State. We are smaller than Borno State. To cover that kind of area with 11,000 policemen is almost impossible. So there are many ungovernable spaces in our state. But you see, when an incident occurs in one part of the state remotely connected with what is happening in Kaduna, Zaria, or in the metropolitan centers, people think that the entire Kaduna state is unsafe. And this is not true. Kaduna is not Lagos. One local government area in Kaduna, Benin Gwari local government area, is 3 times the size of Lagos State. So when something happens in Ikeja, it doesn't mean that Ekpe is affected. It is the same thing, but even larger in Kaduna State. And this is El-Rufai talking about the Boko Haram, saying that it should not be a case of a particular region alone. They should be treated around all the country the same way, because if anyone leaves it around that it is not happening in their own state, very soon it will get there. And is of the opinion that the Boko Haram people are leaving the northeast side and coming to the northwest because of the fight that is allegedly happening between the ISWAP, that is the Islamic State in West Africa province, and the Boko Haram, where they allege that Shekau is probably dead, and that is why they've not been seeing this video for quite a while now. And the governor is actually talking about, saying that he's joking that the Southeast governor friends, that the whole of 5 states of Southeast can fit into Kaduna State 2.5 times. So that when problem is happening in a particular place in Kaduna, it necessarily does not mean that it is happening all around. Also, El-Rufai has said that he was going to be making use of the electronic voting in Kaduna State. The person that will fear this system is the person who knew he wasn't elected, that he used the security agents and INEC to somehow manipulate the results that brought him to National Assembly or the governor's office or the presidency. This is my view. He was also asked, you did this in 2018 and now yet voters turnout is still low. What do you think it will take to restore voters' confidence in the electoral system so that day can turn out en masse on election day? And they reply that yes, voter turnout is a major concern, and there are perhaps 2 or 3 reasons for this. The first is that we have to do modifications to the voting machines. It arrived a little late. We didn't have months to prepare people and show how the machine works extensively, so that people have confidence that even though I am not educated, even though I have not seen how the machine is, I will still be able to vote. So there was the fear of technology even on the part of the voters, and I think this contributed to the apathy. This is why I said earlier that we intend to use the next 2-3 years to try to get more people to participate. Secondly, local government elections usually have lower turnout because, unlike national elections where the entire populace is mobilized, local government elections are isolated elections in one state. So there is that issue. We need to have more advocacy on the use of machines. And the third thing, which I think is more positive thing, is the fact that, for instance, Kaduna North local government, even though APC won the chairmanship, we lost more than half of the councillors because the councillors that served in the last 3 years were returned by party using consensus by many people. We are not happy with that, so they voted against them. They didn't vote for PDP, they voted against the councillorship candidate, so we lost. Now, the result of that will send a message to the people that we vote, that their vote matters. They can vote out people they don't like. I have a feeling that next local government election will have higher confidence and turnout, which also can be improved by the continuous advocacy that we will do in the next 2 to 3 years. And these were the words of Kaduna State Governor El-Rufai talking about their efforts to win the Northwest election, and that all this lose thing of the thing is actually because, during the councillorship, is actually because of the candidates of which the people at the local level were voting against. But as per the national level and the federal level, that they are actually doing fine and doing well, and they are winning because the people actually believe in the party. Like the local the councillorship of the local level, which is more of a personal stuff. And about the security issue, he said that the security is very, very saddening and frustrating truly, but he believes that with the state governors and efforts, and also the federal government efforts, that very soon, with the strategies and plans that they have to end the banditry, everything will actually work in place, and the aggressive military and police operations across the air are already dismembering the bandits. And I think that by God's grace, it is going to come to an end. Good morning. Thanks for listening.